What's up, guys? This is Abe from Classic Mustangs. Just wanted to do a quick and dirty, non-scripted influencers who influence us. What makes somebody an influencer? Lots of people call us an influencer, and when I say us, it's me. Influencers, the reason to be an influencer is manyfold. It might be to get free stuff, it might be to get money, it might be for social clout. There's a lot of reasons. It might be so you can make a few bucks on badges. We got the badges activated. Feel free to send us a nickel or dime. Love you guys. Right now I just want to go through a few influencers and tell you why I think they're influencers, why they influence what I do. There's a lot of them out there, and they're huge companies, and they're itty-bitty companies, and they're individuals. Lots of different people, lots of different things. And if you guys have any questions of how to become an influencer, throw them there, and I'll take a look, and we'll see what we can answer. Some of the influencers that I work with really closely, the first one is Keystone Automotive Operations, and that's Patrick. Sometimes you'll see his stuff follow on all of our feeds. Why is Patrick an influencer? It's because he's there every single day. He goes to every show in Southern California. He's got 3 or 4 cameras going at the same time. He's the guy behind the scenes that you might not know is there. He also engages with everybody. He shares his pictures. He takes literally thousands of pictures a week. He shares them with other influencers. And that gives him social clout. So he started building this feed for the company about a year ago, and they've got 165,000 followers already. And it's because we all tag him. He tags us. We all work together, and we all grow together. And that's a big thing. You cannot do this alone. You have to make allegiances and alliances, and you really got to do it the right way. Again, that's Keystone. That's the way he does it. Everybody's different. He's paid by a company to do their social media and a lot of their events. And so one of the things that he's done, along with a couple other guys, Heck Tattoo, Wicked Jason, follow those guys if you're not already. Ken, just at Ken. These guys started the quarantine cruise via social media. It's awesome. It's in Southern California. You guys got to check it out. If you don't know about it, just Google quarantine cruise. It's everywhere. Millions and millions of pictures out there. Engagement is huge. And every time they have one of these quarantine cruises over the since COVID started, they've had 9 of them. And they've gotten bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And so that's one other thing that you need to do is think of who you're going to influence. These guys, it's a group of 4 guys. They are all about getting the word out and getting the guys together. And at the most recent quarantine cruise, they had 2,500, yeah, you heard that right, 2,500 classic cars all meeting up, all masked up, doing the right things. They've had 0 confirmed cases of COVID at their 9 quarantine cruises. So it's pretty awesome what they're doing, especially the way it works right now. Now, the second influencer that I want to talk about is Gel Stang. Now, Gel Stang has 17,000 followers. This is her. All right. If you guys don't follow her, you better. Gel Stang is a real influencer. She loves it. You can feel it from inside. You can feel the heart behind not just muscle cars, but all cars, the whole, the vibe, the automotive industry. Gel Stang is awesome. Duncan Brothers, we see you, we love you. But Gel Stang, she does it right. She takes her own pictures. Anybody in Northern California knows all about her. They want to take pictures with her because she is such a professional. She's mid-20s, she's young, but she's totally ingrained in this muscle car attitude. We love it. She's awesome. If you don't follow Gel Stang, you should. There's some other influencers out there that do things differently. Some of you guys, about 16,000 of you, follow Fast and Black. Now, Fast and Black right now is based in Palmdale, California. Fast and Black does a lot of cinematography. And that's different than what we do. That's different than what Gel Stang does. That's different than what Keystone does. They get out there and they do things for a reason, for a purpose. And it's really cool to watch how fast that feed has been growing. If you don't know Fast and Black, you should. We would love following along. Now, one of the other things that Fast and Black does that gets influencers' attention and things that you guys can do, the Gray Stang does it. You can tag us and tag your favorite companies, and you will get noticed. Now, you may or may not get a shout out, because honestly, I get 50 to 60 of those a day. But if you have good content, we will see it, and you will get a shout out. You know, we have almost 280,000 followers, something like that today. And when we shout somebody out, you may get 100, you may get 500. It depends on the picture, depends on the video, but you're going to get some followers, and that itself is a big deal. Fast and Black is good at that. They tag people, they do things right. Now, the next one that I want you guys to check out is Mustang Marie. Mustang Marie is also about 24,000 followers. She's ingrained in this also, similar to Gel Stang. She's all about videos. She's all about her own Mustang now. She got a Mustang not long ago. Raven. We love Mustang Marie because she's been doing this for a long time. You can find her either on Instagram, you can find her on YouTube. A lot of people are following her because she really is documenting Mustang history, and it's cool to see. Her videos are awesome. She's very genial. She knows what she's talking about. Gray Stang, the best time to post typically is right after people get off of work, depending if you want the East Coast, somewhere in the center of this in the country, depending if you want California. I typically look for about 6 p.m. in the area that I'm targeting. Usually it's West Coast, or I'm in New Mexico, so we're about an hour early. But you know, when people are getting off of work, they get home, they chill out, they get on their phones, and that's when we see them a lot. One of the big influencers out there, and he runs a bunch of feeds, and he's a grinder. He's working pretty close to 23 hours a day. Is, you know who we're going to talk about. This is Excalibur, Big Stu. If you don't follow him, you should. His regular feed is _Excalibur. He's a grinder. He's got 40,000 followers on his own feed. He runs all of Drake's feeds. He runs Fender Gripper. He is just on it, and he's an automotive guy. He built his own truck, went to SEMA. That's where he, I think, got noticed originally. And he really, really does things right. He engages with people. Excalibur, Big Stu, he goes hard, you're right. We look up to him, even though we have more followers. That doesn't matter, honestly. He's doing things right. He's growing fast. He will likely eclipse us someday. And the way he does it is just the right way to do it. He engages with everybody. He checks his DMs every day. He doesn't leave any stones unturned, and that's the way to do it right. A couple other guys I wanted to just kind of shout out that are relatively new to the game, and I say new to the game because they've started a new game. And this is the guys Bryce Green and Carlson Freddy. They run Big Kid Blocks, big_kid_blocks. They're an automotive company. They work on cars. They are pretty much the best in the business. You probably know them from their previous jobs, which you'll figure out soon. They're awesome. Big Kids Blocks, we like to support them because they support us, but that's the way it goes in the influencer industry. And if you really want to be an influencer, you really got to work at it and do things right. Now, there's other influencers, people that influence me, people that influence you, who don't have huge followings, and the question is why. And part of it has to do with the fact that they are doing other jobs at the same time. But Brave Cheese is one of them. You guys all know him. He's got 3,500 followers. He started his own company, Cheese Built. He makes awesome car parts. He's a man's man, a car guy's car guy. He really does it right. If you want to follow some cool stuff, you follow Brave Cheese and Cheese Built. Don't have to have a huge following to be respected in the industry. That's something that you guys should understand is for sponsorships, etc. You have to put out content that is great. You have to engage. You have to do what you say you're gonna do. If Flowmaster says, or you reach out to Flowmaster and they say, yeah, we'll give you whatever for X, Y, and Z, you better do X, Y, and Z, because if you don't, Flowmaster knows everybody. They will basically blackball you. And this is, I'm just throwing Flowmaster out there, but these companies all know each other. They know who the influencers are. They know who to work with. They know who delivers on their promises. You have to give them return on their investment. If they give you a $500 part, they expect to make some money off of that. One more company that I really like that we follow very closely is Autotopia. Autotopia LA specifically. This is Sean and the guys. If you could check them out on YouTube, you can check them out on Instagram. They have almost 100,000 followers on Instagram. I believe YouTube's like 250,000. They're rocking it, and they do this for fun. They drive fast cars, they do burnouts, they have every cool car you've ever heard of. They're a storage facility essentially, but they're the top end, best in the world probably, and they do things right. And so if you guys have any questions for me, let me know. Just wanted to shout out a few people, let you know how influencers influence me, and why they influence me and what they're doing differently than you possibly. You guys let me know if there's anything you want to see specifically. We're going to start doing some Instagram videos soon, including this one. Our badges are turned on. You ever want to throw $1 in the kitty, go for it. That would be awesome. Pay for some coffee. I do drink a lot of coffee. You need to. And one thing to remember is, as an influencer, if you're not getting in trouble with your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, you're not doing it right. We'll catch you guys later.